Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to do data analysis of Excel data using Google Spreadsheet or Google Sheets. So we set Google Sheets and login. As you can see, we have untitled spreadsheet. We need to import data. This is the data we have. So for importing steps, Abdulrahman Masamba will explain to us how to do it.
All right, my name is Abdulrahman Masamba. Okay, to import data into our spreadsheet, we are going to go where file logo appears. We are going there and click on file logo. Yes, after clicking the file logo, we are going to import. We are going to click there where import is based. Then this window will pop up from the screen. Then we are going to say to select our data which we are going to work with. Then we have selected our data now. Then we are going to click and then import the data. So now we have successfully imported our data into our spreadsheet. Then we are going to wait until the file loads.
Then after importing our data, we have to differentiate between VLOOKUP and XLOOKUP formula used in Google Sheets. So for differentiating between this and giving us example, we are going to paper chart and Jumeng Ngorola to tell us how it differs and how it works in Google Sheets.
Okay, so my name is Beth Ajande and I'm going to explain on the difference between VLOOKUP and XLOOKUP. Under VLOOKUP, it works if the lookup value is from the left to the right only, and the lookup value must be in the first column of range because it uses column index numbers. And on the XLOOKUP, it uses actual ranges instead of the column numbers, and it's more flexible. So because it's more flexible, it ranges data and retrieves data from any prediction. Thank you.
My name is Chimamangolola. I want to say an example of formulas on VLOOKUP and XLOOKUP. So on VLOOKUP, we can write the formula as is equal to VLOOKUP, open bracket, A18, comma, A2, colon, N160, comma, 7, comma, false, close bracket. On the XLOOKUP, we can write it as is equal to XLOOKUP, open bracket, A160, comma, A2, colon, A160, comma, T2, colon, T160, close bracket.
After differentiating between VLOOKUP and XLOOKUP, we are going for getting another sheet. So for getting another sheet, another sheet, we are going using Zumara, so to tell us how to do it for.
We click at the bottom of the screen to create sheet number 2. Immediately after clicking, the sheet is created. After clicking the new sheet, we click the file to import the data by browsing from the upper section to select between data.
Control C and Control V. This is that Wilson Zumara tells us to do so that we can make another sheet. So after getting a new sheet, for renaming the variables, we are going to my screen to tell us how to do it step by step.
Okay. On renaming, first the data sheet is opened in Google Sheet under sheet 2. The first row, which contains the original data column, names. Column names was identified. Each column heading is then edited manually by clicking on the cell. For example, where it is written, "Are you willing to participate?" It is deleted, then replaced with consent. Then you go to another cell where it is written, "Select your gender." It is replaced with gender. Then we continue doing all the cells up to the end.
after naming the question from questionnaire in our data set, now we are going to do some summary statistics in our Google Sheets. So we're going to start with pivot table. For pivot table, we have two different pivot tables for two variables and the other and for three variables. So for the two variables, we're going to tell us how to do it.
On the pivot table, we have data for the program and gender. The data for the program and gender.
Gender. Yeah, we have highlighted it.
After highlighting it, you click on inside.
That's it on pivot table.
Then yes, you go on pivot table.
And click on existing sheet. Select the
Yes.
cell or sheet we're going to do our pivot table. Control C and Control 165.
After that, we create the gender data. Hence, after creating the gender data, we fill the data for the program to remove the blank spaces.
Return.
Then we also fill the data for gender, which is going to be in columns to remove the blank spaces.
Yeah, after filtering it, yes,
Then you summarize the values by counter A.
and the rows we had for gender and row we should add the program. And program should be in column. And after that,
Then we do just descriptive statistic types. This is a bar graph and a pie chart. We click the data. We highlight the data for the program.
okay. After we've done pivot table, we're going for doing two types of charts. Then we are choose to use bar charts and pie charts. So we are interested on program. And we click on insert and chart. Then, as you can see, we have a chart. Then after creating a bar chart, we can also create a pie chart using the same insert and charts. And we change from column chart to pie chart. You can see Bardic 88.4% BAE. And after doing data descriptive using different charts, we're going to have a table having three variables as program, math, connection rank, and computer connection rank. So for this, I'm also calling the bigger number to tell us how to do it.
On the pivot table for maths and computer science across program, you highlight the data on math, computer, and program. Then you click on insert option.
I should wait at I should highlight the data.
Hali screen si kuone data unless you yangu.
Wait, I'm doing it here. Yeah, after highlighting, and also go on insert and pivot table, an existing sheet, then we select 0. For math rank, computer rank, we are going to use average, not count. And on those we add program, column math rank, and computer rank. And values include math rank. Then on the filter, to remove the blank. Also for computer, to remove the blanks. We should also program, remove the blanks on our data set. Now you can see it, math rank, and what using command. After doing the pivot table, we are going to ask the designer to tell us how pivot, the different functions of pivot table in data analysis or descriptive summary. She's not available currently. So after that, we are going to heat map. For heat map on our Google Sheet, Last, we are going to just between MapLank and computer. How to do it? To highlight MapLank. We're going to highlight MapLank and computer rank and click on format and conditional formatting. After conditional formatting, then go on color scale. After the color scale, you can see that we have done our heat map or heat plot in our Google Sheet. So after doing our heat map in Google Sheet, for another task, we are going to sheet. What another sheet? Called sheet 3. So for another sheet, I'm going to back to just how to do it. So Snarchies, to tell us how to do it.
Okay, my name is Snarchies. I'm going to answer question number 8. On question 80, first we create new sheet, which is new sheet 3. After creating new sheet 3, we are going to import the data, which contains fuel price of petroleum and diesel in Excel document. After importing the data, we click on file and upload the needed data. Thank you.
Then after inputting our fuel versus data, I'm going to number 9 so that we just the historical, the geographical heat map in our Google Sheet using the fuel prices data.
As you can see on the column there, column A, it indicates country names, while column B, it indicates petroleum prices. So we have some steps where we select the data for petroleum prices and countries names. Then we set chart. Then we set chart. Then we go to chart editor. Then we go to chart type. Then we select geo map chart. So step 2 is create the petro map where we highlight both columns. Then you click maps and select field map. Then you go to customize the map. So as you can see there,
As you can see here, the graph of is showing different countries having petrol in prices in US dollars per liter. Then after creating the heat map, the graphical heat map in Google Sheet, we are going also to do heat map for diesel. So for diesel, I'm going Edgar to tell us how to do it.
okay, on this you can repeat the steps which we did in creating a geo map for petrol. So our main task was to create geo map in Excel showing diesel price across African countries as we did in petrol. So since we have already the steps, then we have a simple interpretation where you see dark colors, that is where there's expensive petroleum or diesel, and where you see a lighter one, is where there's simple or low price of diesel and petroleum.
After all this, I'm going.
Okay, my name is Jana Wajihana. I'm going to explain the functions of a geographical heat map. The first function is visualizing data by location. It shows how values are distributed across geographic areas like countries, regions, and districts. The second one is highlighting intensity. In geographic heat maps, colors represent magnitude. Darker colors represent higher values and lighter colors lower values. The third function is comparing regions easily. Instead of reading tables, you can quickly compare which districts has higher income, which region has more production, and so on and so forth. The fourth one is identifying patterns and trends. The heat maps review regional inequalities and geographic trends. The last function of a geographical heat map is supporting data-driven decisions for policymakers, businesses, and researchers. It allocates resources better, it targets specific regions, and monitor performance geographically. Thank you.